Hi friends, welcome to my music discovery journey. I'm Phoebe and I am basically sharing all my great finds of the music world on this channel. Whilst I've consumed a lot, I haven't consumed it all. So I thought it'd be cool to share with people. Perhaps I can explore your favourite artists and you can live vicariously through me while I watch for the first time. Perhaps you want to explore music as well for yourselves. I am going through new stuff and old stuff and everything in between stuff, so join me, like and subscribe if you enjoy the sound of that, and every little helps, so thank you if you are subscribed. I really appreciate it. Or if you're watching this, thank you for that too. Now then, Kamelot. I've never heard of Kamelot. They were formed in 1987. Okay, I was one, so no excuse. By Thomas Youngblood. They're a power metal band from Tampa, Florida. They have 5 current members: Thomas Youngblood, Oliver Palatai, Sean Tibbetts, Tommy Karavik, and Alex Landenberg. I hope I've said those right. They have, oh my goodness, as of May this year, Kamelot has released 13 studio albums, 3 live albums, 2 live DVDs, and 20 music videos. And a partridge in a pear tree. We are going to listen to Veil of Elysium, which was released under Napalm Records, and this came out on their Haven album, which was released in 2015. So 10 years have gone by. Let's see if it stands the test of time. It's 3 minutes 54, and I have the lyrics next to me now too. Okay, let's go. Oh, sorry. We will listen to it all the way through once without stopping after this point, and then I will go through the lyrics and how it makes me think and feel the second time round. Okay. Feels medieval.
Stand in the snow, I don't feel the cold.
Wow, that was fantastic. That was brilliant. Very powerful. At first I thought someone had died. One day we'll meet again. Will I know you then? But then I think I've interpreted it that their love has died, or they are no longer together, but hoping that they will reunite again. I think we're going to go through the lyrics, how that makes me think and feel, but I am just going to check. Elysium meaning. A place or condition of ideal happiness. Okay, it felt like a euphoria feeling, so that makes sense. Fictitious place, imaginary place, mythical place. A place that exists only in imagination. Okay. Or it could be a concept of afterlife that's developed over time. Okay, perhaps it is about a death. I don't know. Yeah, perhaps we'll meet in another world. I hope we'll meet again. I hope I'll know you then in another life. Okay, let's go through it. How good does that sound? How good does that sound? It sounds victorious. It sounds hopeful. It sounds medieval, folky. I really enjoy that. I really enjoy that sound. It's really satisfying. I love this style of music. Just going to go back a sec. So, okay. Hear my promise of blistering light, sowing a rose of obsidian. A rose, a black rose? Obsidian's like a rock. Is it a rock? Is it a... But I feel like sometimes people, because it's dark in colour, a natural volcanic glass, typically jet black, but can be various colours. Oh, so typically, but yeah, a rose. Then it says, "My dear, I promise death comes to all. In a heartbeat, only silence." Death comes to all, so it is acknowledging death here. So perhaps their love has died. Death comes to all in a heartbeat, very fast. Life is short, precious, vulnerable, and death can occur just like that in a heartbeat. I'm not sure about promise of blistering light. My promise of good things.
Promise just comes to all in a heartbeat, only silence. Let's play with the fire that runs in our veins. Trust in the might of a miracle.
love the drums there too. Let's play with fire that runs in our veins, trust in the might of a miracle. So we are hoping for good to come of this. Death comes to us all. It's very sad, grieving, mourning the dead. It's sad times. Now winter has come. It feels like the end, signifying the end of a life. And I'll stand in the snow. So it's cold. I'll embrace it. I think I don't feel the cold. And that's all that I will ever need to believe. I think that means it's not goodbye. It feels like goodbye and it's the end of a chapter. But this isn't the end. I will see you again, hopefully. Because then the chorus comes. So this is just a lyric video, by the way. I think you've probably gathered that. One day I know we will meet again. So I know they're confident that we will meet again in the shade of a life to die for, in the aftermath of this life, in another world, not sure, watching the world through the eyes of a child in Elysium. This imaginary place, in hope, in belief that this is real. Will I know you then? Will I know you then? Hinting that in another life will we know each other. And hopefully, and hoping, I guess, that they will. Okay. Questioning it.
Now pull down your fortress and swallow your pride. No breaking your moments of ignorance. Existence will capture a spark of life. Just a fragment, but it's all that I will ever need to revive.
Again, it finishes with all I ever need to. And then the first one was believe, but this time it's to revive. It does say, now bring down your fortress and swallow your pride. Don't break in your moments of ignorance. Is this... Because then is this him talking to the person that I thought was dead? Could they be dead in his mind? Or is this him saying in times of grief, in times of sadness and mourning, swallow your pride, don't break in your moments of ignorance. Believe that there is more to this. Hope to be reunited in another world. I might be completely wrong here, but isn't that the beauty of interpretations? Bring down your fortress and swallow your pride, though. That feels like having barriers up. These metaphorical walls, let them down. Don't let this take over your emotions. Swallow your pride. Don't break. Don't allow it to take over. Existence will capture the spark of a life, just a fragment, but that's all I will ever need to revive. I just need a bit, perhaps. Existence will capture a spark of a life, like living in the moment, enjoying the moment, just a fragment, a tiny piece, but that's all I ever need to revive. That's all we can do, right? Make the most of it, make the most of the situation. And then it changes the key a little bit. I also saw a little advert pop up with they did something with Melissa Bonney. I just listened to a project that she had been involved in, Dark Side of the Moon, and I found her quite fascinating. She's a great vocalist. She's in Ad Infinitum, who are a band I also haven't seen just yet. But anyway, so one day I know we'll meet again in the shade of life to die for, watching the world through the eyes of a child in Elysium. So they've done that. Will I find you there in that darkness? I can't interrupt. Okay. Will I find you there in that darkness of the shadow that comes over all? Dear friend, will I know you then? Will I know you at all? Will I find you among the darkest of times? Will there be enough to get through that? Dear friend, will I know you then? Someone he holds close, but calling them a friend. A dear friend, not just a friend. Then we hit with a guitar solo that was absolutely fantastic. Sorry. We must listen to that again because that was beautiful. Drums. Drums. Pure brilliance. I am going to see if there is a meaning online. We'll have a reveal. But first, there was a bridge. One day we'll meet. One day we'll meet in the shade of a life. In the shade of a life to die for. Watching the world through the eyes of a child. Will I know you then? So it's very close to the chorus, but slightly different. I did just touch the mic. I'm sorry. There's a slight amendment there, but it's basically the same sentiment, and then again back to the chorus, and then it ends very dramatically. Very cool. Very, very cool. Okay, so we're going to check what the meaning is. So I've just copied and pasted meaning. Does this say is about the hope of a reunion with a loved one in an afterlife paradise? There is something on song facts. It deals with death and afterlife. Okay, we're on the right track. Elysium in Greek mythology is a variation of heaven, a great place to be after you shed your mortal coil. In our interview with Kamelot guitarist Thomas Youngblood, he explains most religions believe there is some kind of afterlife. Me personally, I think when you die, you're gone. But there's always that hope that when you do pass, you're going to see grandma or your favourite dog or whatever. True. And that's all it is, but that's all we need, right? So that is interesting. So it did confirm it is about dying and hoping that you'll see them again. Very cool. Really enjoyed it. Loved the audio. The instruments, very powerful. The vocals, very powerful. I would definitely be interested in seeing more from them. So thank you. In the comments, I got a couple of recommendations for Kamelot. So thank you to those who recommended them to me. Very, very cool. And on that note, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you did enjoy, because every little helps. And I will see you for the next one very soon. Take care. See you soon. Bye bye.